Welcome back to the channel. We're a family of 5 that live full-time in our self-converted lorry home called Tory. Last week we began a huge journey, leaving the cold UK winter behind for sunnier climates in Portugal. And after 3 days we arrived in the south of France. We're tracking our costs all the way down, and at the end of this episode we'll share the grand total. So come and join us as we journey down south with some unexpected struggles and surprises as we are faced with severe weather warnings in both Spain and Portugal.
Red warning for coastal event, orange warning for wind, orange warning for coastal event, yellow warning for rain, yellow warning for wind, yellow warning for coastal event. I just don't know how much higher I'm climbing, and I don't have chains.
Do not travel any further. Turn around.
Good morning guys, and welcome back to the channel. If you're new around here, make sure you subscribe and hit that like button. So today we are continuing our big journey to Portugal, and it's another big drive today. We have got 406 kilometers to drive, which is going to take us about 4.5 hours. So we're leaving the south of France, going into Spain in about an hour's time, and we're going to be cutting across northern Spain to our first night stop. So let's do it.
Right, just coming up to our first toll of the day, and this one is a péage. So this one's one where we don't have a ticket already. It's just going to be a set fee. It said something like €4 for cars. So for us, it's a mystery. We'll find out in just a second. €18.70. Buckle back up. Rick doesn't hang around.
Alright, so yeah, Kira mentioned that cars was $4.30, but there was a sign with the péage which was motorhomes at €6.50. So they're not classing us as a motorhome. It's done just on reg, and I think we're just a HGV, so it's $18.70. So if anyone knows a little hack to get this down rated to a motorhome fee, then let me know in the comments. Been on the road for an hour now, and the Pyrenees have just shown their face up ahead. We've still got about an hour left in France. It's actually a bigger section than I originally thought. So the Pyrenees is right ahead. We're not going right over the top of the Pyrenees. We're coming over on the, what would it be, the west. So the very southwest of France. We're coming into Spain. We won't climb up very high at all, really. No, that isn't. No, the bit I'm looking at, I don't know, is it a mountain?
No, that's a cloud. Underneath,
okay, so the
there,
bit
the mountain.
The underneath is the mountain.
Yeah.
Yeah, a bit above is a cloud. Yeah, okay, so we did see them.
Yeah, we're looking at the horizon now, we're like, are we seeing the Pyrenees? Or is that a cloud?
Sometimes they look like clouds.
They do, yeah. Sometimes it is really tricky trying to figure it out. But I think there's a lot of clouds above, and then there's the Pyrenees just below, so we can see them. Right guys, so we're actually now in Spain. Didn't realise it at first, because as soon as you get across that toll, you cross the border, and I was so distracted putting the bank card away, all that sort of jazz, that we didn't even realise that we're now in Spain. So obviously the French just like to get a little bit of extra money from you right before you leave their country with that last bit of toll there. But anyway, we're in Spain now guys.
And it's a lovely 19 degrees here at the minute. How beautiful is that?
€28.48. Adapters.
Adapters. Pretty sure it is that one. Get some gas, eh? Woo. What's going on?
So that's really confusing. So obviously in the UK it's LPG, in France it's GPL, and over here in Spain they call it GLP.
Oh, well I'm in a t-shirt.
It's cold though.
Oh, it's about 14 degrees where we are, but the wind has got a chill to it. But if I was in the UK, I would not be standing here in a t-shirt. So.
I think you're just trying to manifest good weather by wearing a top.
The weather gods. The weather gods. We've still got a little bit of a problem with our gas in terms of it's only filling halfway. And so we might need to get that looked into.
Not yet though. Hopefully we won't need it much over here in Spain and Portugal.
No, we won't need it. Like, we're still 30 litres we're getting in.
We're now coming up to our planned park up. We're 1 minute out, so very, very close, and we're hoping that all goes to plan and we can get parked up nicely. You never know guys what's going to happen, but we're all a bit tired now, feeling a bit of a lull, so it would really be good if we can stop driving. It's 3:45, so we probably had enough for today.
That's it over there. Look, where's the entrance? Further down
Just
this
where the P is, just where the P is.
Yeah. Off-roading. So you don't need an overlander. Alright, this will definitely do the job for tonight. If there was anybody here, it could become a little bit tight. But the fact there's no one else here means it should be okay, as long as it's not soft. Well, let me just drive around and have a quick look. I think if
I would just reverse on up so that you can pull straight out though. Into this bit. Why don't you just reverse there? Then you're just literally coming straight out. No, too logical.
Yes, it is too logical, my darling. Hey, where am I going, actually? I'm losing myself. Yeah, I'm completely losing myself. I lost my bearings for a second.
Guys, if you want a lesson in how not to park, keep on watching.
I'm not going to comment to that. It wouldn't be family friendly or appropriate, Kara. There you go, love. Royalty.
Thank you, baby.
I'll buy the next mat in red. I saw a weather report for Portugal in the region we're heading. They have weather warnings, severe weather warnings for rain at the minute, which is actually coming right across us at the minute, and it's peeing it down outside. And when we arrived, there was massive puddles, which are always a little concerning. We're on this little dip, and so I thought, well, I'll look at the map just to make sure there's no watercourses near us. There's a watercourse literally about 2 meters away. So I've checked the weather. It's raining heavy all night, and I'm really hoping I don't wake up to a flooded area. But we're gonna stay and see what it's like. I don't think you guys will be able to see very much out there, but it's very flooded over this way. So we'll see how it goes. But we are now, it's now getting on to bedtime, and I've made a deal with the kids. If they get ready really well, then we can watch an episode of Deadliest Catch, which is a win for me. With custard and banana. Banana and custard. Do you like it? Thumbs up or thumbs down, a banana and custard? Gets a rating from me. 10 out of 10. Like Kira's booty. Oh yeah!
Have you had a wee wee?
Right.
Come on in. Now, we never hit the road without making sure I've got the tablet packed so I can relax with a little bit of Readly while Rick does all the driving. Now, if you haven't heard of Readly, it's basically like the Netflix of the magazine world, with over 8,000 titles to choose from, including our personal favourites, Campervan magazine and Practical Motorhome. We love these magazines because they're packed full of handy tips and inspiration for future trips. Whether it's discovering hidden gems or learning how to make the most of your motorhome, these magazines have it all and are great whether you're living on the road or travelling in your spare time. And with Readly, all of that content is right at your fingertips without adding to the clutter. The best part though is that we can access these magazines wherever we are in the world. So whether we're tucked away next to a windswept Scottish beach or here in Spain, we still have access to our favourite magazines. On top of that, you've also got access to all of your UK newspapers, which means that while we're sunning it up, hopefully, in Portugal and Spain, we can still keep in the loop with what's happening back home. The best bit though is that you can try it out for 2 months for absolutely free. There's no commitment, you can cancel anytime, just give it a go. It's an absolute no-brainer. Go and have a look, see what's on there, see what you might like to read, go and check if your favourite magazines are on there. We promise you'll like it, and if you don't, you can cancel. All you need to do is click the link in the description, download the app, search for your favourite titles and start reading.
Back on the road this morning, we've got another fairly big drive, 280 kilometres. We've already done 100 kilometres, which is good, just sitting on the motorway, effectively. So it's beautiful. It was actually, I'm on here for 153 kilometres, so cruise control's on, just cruising along, and the roads are quiet. It's beautiful. But we're actually going to, we need to go do a food shop. So I've pinpointed a place that we're going to go. Never been to the supermarket before. It's called Lupa.
Here come the arguments over who gets to go in the trolley. These are the coolest trolleys ever. They are a bit small for you, Jack.
But they've got 2 racks in this one.
Yeah, that's good.
Please, can I have a donut?
Can you get in?
He's quite big.
Can I please have
Teddy, are you in?
No, can I have a donut? Brissa.
Ooh, that's a bit nice. That's a lot, isn't it, guys? €5 for strawberries. It's not too bad. That was €89.56.
A little bit on the side, but nothing we can't get by. What is this godforsaken place?
Where have you taken me, babe?
To the Bronx.
It looks like it. And there's no one here. Where have you taken us, babe?
To the back streets.
What's wrong with it?
Well, it's just not. I mean, yesterday wasn't glamorous, but this is even less glamorous.
This is like on another level. It's €5. What do you expect for €5?
Yesterday was free.
Well, it was, yes. Okay, granted. Okay, so for those of you that don't know, this is the camping car park. They have huge amounts of sites in France, Spain, Portugal. It's mainly France, I think. You get a card, it's like a little membership card, £5, there we go. And payment accepted, so you top it up, and then when you come, you literally just top it up and scan in.
I will just say, keep it somewhere safe if you get one of these. Making our presence known already. You thinking of going in this one then?
The end one there, I think, yeah, might as well. That side, the sun's going to be on our side then.
I think this is a good one.
Which one?
This bay here we're going to go for.
Oh, and look, we get a beautiful view of the castle, actually.
We do, don't we?
That is stunning.
So just don't look eye level, look up and we're all right.
Yeah, like, the thing is, yeah, is this is just a bit of wasteland, effectively. And what they've done is they've turned it into, very cheaply, with just some lampposts and wooden dividers, turn it into a motorhome park. And I bet you any money, we'll say at least 10 there, so that's what, 10, 20, 30, 40... It's got like 40 spaces or something.
Yeah,
I bet you any money in the summer this is heaving.
Do you reckon?
Yeah, but what a good use of space, look. So hats off, and only €5 a night, which is what, £4.50?
Yeah.
Including services, no electric, but secure, barrier system entry, black waste, grey waste, all the rest. I think it's good. Looks very big, doesn't it?
We're going there one day.
We're going to go there tomorrow, aren't we?
Makes it look massive. It didn't look as big in the daytime.
It looks absolutely huge.
Teddy, did you just fart, mister?
Yeah.
Lovely.
God, stinks, Ted.
Hello.
You grot boy.
How do you spell pollution?
Time for bed.
Right, stick his bum out the window for those farts, I think.
Good Good morning, guys. It's been a while for us because we've had the cameras down for 4 days now, I think it is, because we've not been very well. So we've been sat in this same spot for the last 4 days, just trying to get better, taking it easy, not really going too far, walking out and stuff. Yeah, we've got this, like, I'm not going to say it's a cold because none of us have really got runny noses, but it's more like a sore throat and heady, just feeling a bit rough and groggy sort of feeling. Jack and Rick are the only ones that haven't got it, actually. But Teddy's been really croaky. He's had like the cutest croaky voice these last few days. Piper's been a little bit poorly as well, and then I've felt rubbish, so it's not been great. But today we are finally getting back out. We're going to be heading up towards that castle. Like, we left you on the other day and we said the castle was like not far, it's only a 20-minute walk. So we're going to head there today and explore a bit of the old town, which we're really looking forward to. Oh, Rosie, it's not nice out there, though.
Teddy, run!
Make it quick.
Teddy,
Go on then, girlie. Good girl. Come wee wees. Come on. Good girl.
You got that big gun. That's my gun. What do you want to do? Get them play.
Alright guys, now we've just finished lunch. Ta-da! Very nice lunch indeed. Me and Jack and Teddy had a wander out to get a nice fresh baguette. We are absolutely loving that out here in Europe. But I know Kira said we were going to head to the castle, and it does look an amazing castle. However, we've had a weather warning for wind for the past few days. It's heavy rain at the minute, it's windy, and it's cold. And with Teddy feeling a bit poorly and Kira not feeling too good, we've decided we're just going to enjoy the castle from the air, looking out the window, and we're just going to have the rest of the day in here. I need to nip out to the pharmacy to pick up Piper some antihistamine, and yeah, and then we can hit the road again tomorrow to have our final leg of the journey to see if we can actually make it to the Portuguese coast. So yeah, that's the plan. You want a kitty cat hot drink?
Yeah, if you see that, get for me, because it can sell hot chocolate and sell that.
We don't have any hot chocolate at the minute, do we? So actually, if I see any kitty cat, I'll do your deal. I'll get it for you.
You ready for this weather?
Well, my jeans have already got soaked today, and this is my second pair of jeans, which means if I get soaked again, it means I get to go in my pyjamas early because I'll run out of trousers.
Yeah, but then they won't be dry for tomorrow. Did you think that far ahead?
No, I didn't.
No.
You've got spare trousers, lovely. You'll have to go out.
Oh, what do you mean now?
Yeah.
No. Pharmacy and shop, or tidy up that monstrosity at the back.
Oh, I'll go in the rain. I'll walk out there in my pants rather than tidy up that. We had a break in the weather and now it's just come again, so but we'll get soaked instantly out there. So
this is absolutely crazy, guys. It's actually just started snowing. Snow. Oh my gosh, that door. That's windy. I don't know how you're going to pick it up on camera, but that's sort of like snow out there, guys. Snow and rain. You're going to wait a bit longer?
Otherwise known as sleep.
Well, yeah, but it's still snow, isn't it?
Dad, does this mean we're going to be walking in snow?
We're trying to be healthy, so this is about the only thing you can eat at the minute that we've got.
Me with snacking. Oh, once I start snacking, I can't stop.
We are actually trying to be a bit healthier at the minute, which, as you can appreciate, when you're travelling new countries and going to supermarkets in different countries, you do just want to buy the stuff that looks really good, and that's not the apples and the oranges.
It doesn't matter where we are, I don't think.
No, it's just generally quite hard, isn't it?
End of November was like getting into the Christmas spirit.
Yeah.
It's like, I'll just write December off and eat all the chocolates, the crisps and the snacks. We're doing all right.
Yeah, but then like half of it is just left over by mid-January, so you're still eating the crap, aren't you? But yeah, we're trying our best to be a bit healthier.
We're working out.
Working out, we are.
Yeah.
We're doing our little workouts in here, doing what we can, and hopefully we're not brave enough yet to go outside the lorry and start working out in public, but we are hoping to, because we see other people do that, not very often, but we do see people do that, and we just think, oh, you're so confident. Like,
it'd be good to have the confidence to work out properly outside.
Yeah.
Without looking like a
Well, it's not looking like an idiot, it's just feeling like an idiot. Because I don't think anyone really thinks you look like an idiot. But you just feel stupid. But yeah, hopefully.
Yeah, so we're going to be ripped.
Yeah, you might see some scenes soon.
ripped. Oh, yeah.
Rick and Piper have finally braved the weather outside. It's not any better, it's got worse because it's turned to proper snow now. Still very wet snow, but it's definitely snow. It's not too nice out there, but they don't really have a choice. So they're not just going to the shop, they're going to the pharmacy. Basically, Piper's had a problem with her nose for, I don't know, like, might be coming up to 2 months now. Rosie, shh. She's whining at me, it's dinner time. But she's had a problem with her nose coming up to 2 months now, and the doctor, we saw a doctor back in the UK, and they sort of recommended that she try saline spray to basically unstuff her nose because she's got a constant blocked nose, one side then the other side, and it's just really uncomfortable for her. You know, she's sniffing all the time trying to clear it, but there's no cold. So anyway, the spray didn't work, and so we've obviously come out here. We've managed to get a telephone appointment with doctor back home in the UK, which was great. So glad we were able to do that because he recommended we try an antihistamine, which is just basically to see if there are any allergies which are causing the blocked nose. So we're going to try that. The only problem here in Spain is that you can't get antihistamine like Piriton off the shelf in supermarkets. They just don't really do that kind of thing. It's really, you have to go to the doctor for these things. So we discovered that the other day when I walked into the pharmacy in this village here, asked for an antihistamine, and she said, no, you need to see a doctor. So we did go and see the doctor, and it was amazing. On a Saturday, straight into the clinic. It looked like it wasn't open. Had to ring a bell, but then people came to the door, and we were the only ones there, so got seen straight away, which was amazing. Worked our way through that appointment with Google Translate because they didn't really speak English and we obviously didn't speak Spanish. So Google Translate literally saved our bacon and made the whole thing so easy. But they were very friendly, very nice. We got our prescription, and now today we've gone to go and get it. Rick's gone to the pharmacy to go and pick up that prescription. So hopefully Piper will be all right on that medication for the next 5 days, and we'll be able to rule out if there's an allergy or not causing the problem, and if there isn't, then we need to get back on the phone to our UK doctor. Anyway, I thought I'd just share that experience with you guys of how we're accessing the healthcare over here, because I know that's something that a lot of people worry about when they're traveling abroad. How easy is it to access healthcare in other countries? What I would say is make sure you take with you your global health insurance card, which you can order online. I think it's on the government website. We've each got one, and it means that if we need to go into a doctor's like we did the other day, we simply took Piper's health insurance card and were able to access that healthcare, that doctor's appointment, completely free of charge.
So we managed to pick up Piper's prescription.
Yay!
For antihistamine. Yeah, no problem getting stuff.
Good.
What is it?
We'll just translate the instructions.
Don't open it yet.
We'll give you a double dose so you go to sleep.
Yeah,
Looks like a normal.
apparently it makes us sleepy, so.
I've got some English breakfast tea.
Nice.
I've got some cheapo Mars bars.
Oh, nice. They do look pink.
I want
Why
Oh,
is
but I
it,
did get this as well.
why is it open?
Why is it open? Well, two fell out on the way in.
Oh, okay.
Nothing to do with me and Piper. And then I got you this.
What is
€1.
it?
I don't know, it's nougat. And then, wait there a
Isn't it,
second, wait there a
darling?
second. Teddy, just come over here.
Oh.
Just come over here. Close eyes. Open.
Thank you, Dad.
What is it?
The Kit Kat
It's
thing.
a special kitty cat and it's got chocolates inside.
I have one for
Oh.
the, I have one for
Yeah.
the thing. I have one for the pogo.
Is that nice?
Yeah, thank you, Dad.
Oh, you're going to give me a Santa? Oh, thank you very much. You don't get one, you didn't get it. Oh.
That's it.
To be fair,
Right, no.
I've got to tell everyone this actually. I need to tell you guys this. I went to the shop the other day.
Don't listen to her.
I went to Carrefour the other day.
She's spinning your head with
I
lies.
spotted these Kit Kat chocolates. I didn't buy them at the time, but I told Rick, and Rick was like, I'm going to go and get him them. Because he wanted to be in Teddy's good book. So, but yeah, Teddy is a big Kit Kat fan, so he's happy.
my little boy, and me and him love our Kit Kat.
chocolate.
Right, the plan today, guys, is to actually finally get to Portugal. Now, I've just done a quick weather check on the laptop, and it's not looking great. It's not looking great. I'll see if I can show you this on the laptop. But look at all the weather warnings. There is literally, listen to this. Red warning for coastal event. Orange warning for wind. Orange warning for coastal event. Yellow warning for rain. Yellow warning for wind. Yellow warning for coastal event. That is all of the warnings, weather warnings, on the coast just north of Porto where we're going. So we had a look. We're still going to head there because the forecast doesn't seem that bad. It doesn't really relate to the warnings. So we're still going to head there. The park up has a little bit of shelter, I'm hoping, and yeah, we should be all okay, and hopefully this weather system disappears and we can actually finally have some winter warmth, which we've been searching for. But yeah, so it's about a 3-hour drive to get there, and then we go back an hour as well because Spain is +1 hour of the UK. Portugal is Greenwich Mean Time, so it's the same time as the UK. So it's a 3-hour journey, but we'll time travel back in time an hour as well. So right, let's get settled up here and hit the road. Okay, so yeah, put in 180 euros there, so I think that was 156 a litre. So I don't know what that would be in, we'll pop it up on screen what that is in pounds sterling. So yeah, we're going to hit the road, but there is snow just on the floor there, and there's snow on the mountains behind us. So we're going to see how we get on today, and hopefully we do not hit any trouble.
It soon became clear that the mountains up ahead were absolutely covered in snow, and the conditions on the road were gradually getting worse, with road warnings being displayed. It was at this point that we started to get a little bit worried.
Okay, let me think.
Why do you want to think that?
Well, the trouble is you're not going to know how bad it is, so you go.
Yeah, I know. Okay, we're going to continue, I think. Yeah, there is lorries on the road, but I just don't know how much higher I'm climbing, and I don't have chains.
No, but you've got winter tyres, haven't you?
Yeah, we've got winter tyres.
But we've never done snow before, so...
No, we've never really driven in snow. I'm also like, when I plan routes and stuff like this, or when I'm just driving normally, I'm quite a cautious driver. So you don't want to make a decision that's going to potentially be a little bit dangerous. As I said, we do have winter tyres on the front and obviously good drive tyres on the back. But we are still climbing up now. We're still climbing up.
And it's still snowing as
and
well
it's
as being on the
still
ground.
snowing. But the motorway is fine, and there is lorries and cars using it. It's just a case, it's more of a case of this is fine, but I know we're going into a mountainous region, and how much higher we're climbing up.
Do you know what I find really funny though? We went up to Scotland, Highlands of Scotland, over Christmas, no snow. Come down to Spain in January, heavy blizzard snow. It's ridiculous. Rick's got me translating all of the road signs because obviously they're in Spanish and we don't know what they're saying. So the last one was drive with caution. So we're just keeping an eye out just because we need to know. If one of these signs says do not travel any further, turn around, we need to know that it's saying that because it is getting quite bad. Like it is just a thick blanket of snow everywhere. We're actually just about to enter a tunnel at the minute, but yeah, I mean it's beautiful. The kids are loving it, they're thinking it's amazing, but obviously we're on the edge of caution. They do look like Christmas trees, don't they, Dad? They're really nice, but not what we expected for Spain.
hopefully we're like at the top and we'll start climbing down. But I know going into northern Portugal, it's a very mountainous area, so I'm not sure if it's going to start getting better or start getting worse. Certainly where we were in the town last night, there wasn't any snow at all.
We had a flurry, didn't we, in the afternoon?
There was a little bit of a sort of sleetiness in the afternoon, but there was nothing at all laying on the ground, you know, not even a frost or anything. But we'll see. It looks like we're maybe starting to dip down a little bit, so we might start coming out of it.
For some reason, which we have no idea, it has just pulled us off the main road there, which obviously hasn't been gritted. They've just left that bit, pulling everyone off here, and then there's a guy at the end of the road in a high vis directing all the traffic, so I'm not really sure what's happening.
Hopefully it'll just be it'll probably be because of roadworks. Well, it will be because of roadworks, but this is obviously the main road.
Just adds another complication, doesn't it?
It'll be alright. This will just be the scenic road, but hopefully hopefully it doesn't go too far up in altitude, not too twisty or anything like that, but
Did the lorries know
this will be well gritted because it's the diversion.
Yeah.
And it's still an end road. We're now out of the snow. We've dropped, just come down a big hill, and there's not much snow kicking about now at all. It's just very wet, but yeah, I'm pleased about that at the minute. I don't know whether we're going to start climbing again. If we do, then we'll go back into the snow, but yeah, no, glad we made the decision to carry on. It was a beautiful drive, you know, and it's not what I was expecting. I was expecting, like in my head, it was like, right, we're going to go to Portugal and we're going to go to the coast. And yeah, we've got weather warnings and we've just gone for a blooming snow blizzard or whatever you want to call it.
We have made it into Portugal.
Whoop, whoop.
And there's no snow.
There's no snow.
Lots of green grass and no snow.
In fact, it's 7 degrees.
Oh nice, so it's warmed up a bit as well. That is good.
Yeah, so now we need to just make tracks to the coast. Hopefully that goes without an issue.
I know, yeah. I was going to say, like, it's not going to be sunshine. We've still got weather warnings.
It's definitely not going to be sunshine.
But we can hope. It sounds good, doesn't it? Like, we're going to the coast.
We're going to the beach.
Woo.
Woo, woo. Okay guys, so now that we're in Portugal, the Portuguese tolls are slightly different in the fact that some are now electronic, and what you've actually got, as we've just come in here, they divert foreigners, their terms, divert foreigners off into these little booths, and you can actually pay by card. You can top up a card. Now I've registered online with Easy Tolls. It's the website is Portugal Tolls. But it's the Easy Toll system, and you register for 1 month, you register your bank details and your registration numbers in there, and it will just pick us up and it will just charge us. It charges you a small service fee as well, but that way it's easy peasy. Some of the tolls are still manned, so some are electronic, some are still manned.
We had fog, then we had rain, and then finally the sun showed its beautiful face for us. Now only 11 minutes away from our park up in Espacende. Might have pronounced that right, might not have, but it sounds kind of Portuguese, doesn't it? Espacende. We'll go with it. Anyway, we've got blue sky, the sun is shining through, and the weather has had a dramatic improvement. So at the moment, although I say that, we've got blue sky and nice sun, but it is windy. I think you are tapping quite a bit of wind, aren't you? So we have got the wind. But we'll see what it's like when we get to the coast very, very shortly.
Here we go, guys. I think after 5 days driving and don't know how many miles, we have reached the Portuguese coast. In a minute, kids, you've got to tell me when you see the sea.
Say when you see it.
I see it!
Hey!
That's too small to be the sea.
That is a little bit, that's a little inlet.
Yeah.
But it is the coast. You see the big sand dunes up ahead?
Yeah. Wait, I see actually the real bit of ocean.
Wow.
Artsy.
Yeah, the real bit, huh?
Palm trees! We got palm trees blowing in the wind.
Right, so you want to do a temperature check?
It's 14 degrees!
Oh, that's not
Whoa.
bad. We can't complain at that, can we?
Oh!